Welcome back. This morning we're looking at wines from the Mediterranean.
Yes, Lynne Coyle, Master of Wines with O'Brien's Wines, joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Lynne.
Morning.
Good morning.
We're all here, ready and waiting, getting an education.
Excellent.
But we're tasting the Mediterranean this morning.
We are. I think as thoughts turn to holidays, it's a good idea to start thinking about some Mediterranean wines. And the first wine we've got this morning is this Fantastico, which is from the island of Santorini, which is one of the Greek islands.
Oh, yes, lovely.
So Santorini is a volcanic island, and it's unique because not only is it lovely and warm, but it's actually quite cool in the evenings, and you get lovely cooling sea breezes, which helps to make this wine rich, but also lovely and dry and really fresh, really crisp acidity.
He's gone for it.
He's gone for it already, has he?
It smells
Okay.
lovely and fresh.
Can we join him?
It actually tastes like holidays. He paints such a lovely picture
Really,
there.
it tastes like holidays. And this particular grape variety is specific to this part of Greece. It's not a grape variety that you'll see in other countries in the Mediterranean. So if you really want to get in the mood for a Greek holiday and think about the types of wines that you would taste if you're going on holiday to Greece, then this Fantastico is absolutely
You can
perfect.
almost smell the grilled sardines.
It's incredibly
The
fruity,
feta
isn't it?
cheese.
Beautiful, yeah.
We have the olives too as well. It's very fruity, isn't it?
Very fruity, but lovely and dry. And the other thing about it is that it's got a nice saline character. This is obviously an island in the middle of the sea, and beautiful sort of salinity, and really keeps the wine lovely and fresh.
What sort of price point is
savoury.
that, Lynne?
It's quite pricey. It's just under €25, so it's a treat.
It's the
But
treat of
it's
it.
getting out of it.
Wow! Okay.
I imagine that you'd recommend anytime somebody is on holidays to taste some of the local wine.
Absolutely, taste the local wines. Obviously, you hear people talking about how the wine is really special when you're on holiday, and that is actually to do with the weather, to do with the mood that you're in, to do with the company, and it's always really good to taste the wine.
And surely the
locally.
local wine is going to be cheaper.
Of course.
It would always be a bit cheaper locally.
So your
yes.
priority
Doesn't
is-
have to travel.
Don't show me up.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Italy now. Is it the Luna?
We're moving on to France, actually.
France,
We're
lovely.
going to go...
Yeah, if this is
moved
over
on-
a fiver, Aidan's out.
No. This is
Sorry, see what I did
this
there?
is just under €10, so this is not
stick
going
now.
to break the bank. So
Aidan
this
normally has
is
his wine out of a box.
Hey.
There's an Irish connection there, Lynne, isn't there?
Okay.
There's an Irish connection
There
with
is
this
an
wine.
Irish connection. So this is a Shiraz from the Languedoc in the south of France, so again beside the Mediterranean, near Narbonne, or close to Narbonne. And the lady that owns this wine is actually from Foxrock, and she's married to a French winemaker.
Oh.
So the lady here is Nessa Miguel, and they have a beautiful property in Corbière, and she went out there as an au pair, fell in love, and
Never came
is
home.
married, never came home.
That's a lovely
romantic
story.
But she was actually in Dublin this week, so she gets home a fair bit. So this is a lovely spicy red Syrah, or Shiraz, as it's known in the New World. You should be looking for black fruits, pepper, spice, and you get lovely Mediterranean warmth there.
I think that's quite rich. I
Yes.
think it's lovely.
Yes.
That's quite smooth.
That's to my liking, and not just because of the price.
So this one is about €13, Lynne.
This is actually just below 10.
Oh, okay.
So yes, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we've gone
Change
from
it of a tenner.
a treat to everyday and very affordable.
And what's that one called, Lynne?
This is
Luna.
Beauchamp Syrah.
Ah, okay.
And this is from, as I say, Nessa Miguel, who's an Irish lady from Foxrock, living in France, making wine with her
Living the
husband.
dream.
Living the
Sounds it,
dream.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, where to next?
So we're on to Italy next, and Italy, this is Luna Argenta, and Italy is particularly good value in O'Brien's at the moment because we have a lovely Italian sale on.
Thank you.
There we are. So this is really interesting. This is from Puglia in the heel of Italy.
Oh, yeah.
So again, right down in the Mediterranean, right down south. This is a Negro Amaro and Primitivo blend. So two grape varieties here, both locally grown in that area, and a real richness to this wine. And it's even richer than the Syrah because there's a partial dried grapes, which actually concentrates all the flavours and aromas, gives you a bit of robustness and a bit of concentration in the wine. So quite powerful
kind of
red
spicy, is it?
from Mediterranean. Spicy, slightly raisiny, quite rich.
Certainly packs more of a punch than the
Yeah.
previous one.
It does, yes, You get that lovely raisined character in the nose.
You're not tasting, you're just...
I've had a taste already.
Yeah. What do you think?
He's not for me.
Is it not?
It's not your favourite.
I think it's quite decadent. It's rich, as Anna
Very different,
said.
very different
It's
to the
quite
previous
rich.
one. Very
And if
different.
you can imagine that with quite rich Mediterranean foods, grilled foods, you know, lovely, you know, spicy vegetable type dishes, aubergines and so on, garlic, olive oil. You need quite rich foods. You need quite rich wines to match those types of foods.
It's a meal in itself, though. Yeah, one glass would be enough.
Completely.
And where does that sit price-wise?
That's just under €13.
Ah,
Okay.
And our final wine is our non-alcoholic option.
0.5% alcohol in this
you.
wine. So if you are not drinking and you're driving or for
We've
health
spoken about
reasons
this
or
before.
choice, so this
The wines are super in their taste. They've really
absolutely.
evolved.
So this is Naturo. This is these two. There's a red and a white, and these are my favourite non-alcoholic wines. The white is from the Muscat grape, and it's made in exactly the same way as wine is made, but then it's de-alcoholized. So it's a really good option for people that are not wanting to have a glass of wine.
But it is lovely if you're not drinking, particularly during pregnancy, Laura, you'll identify with this. It's lovely to feel like you're having a drink, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And for other people not to be saying, oh, you're not. I mean, having that conversation is boring.
And a good price on that one?
Yes, this is just below €9.
Good man.
Perfect.
But it's got no alcohol.
Let's do it then, please.
That's okay.
Lynne, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lynne, thank you very much.
Thanks.